Hey everybody, I'm Justin and this is Manal and we're from Valley STEM. Today we're going to be learning about the E in STEM, engineering. Have you guys ever talked to someone that lives far away on the phone? Or have you ever played on a playground or traveled somewhere using a bus, bike, car, or boat?
If you've answered yes to any of these questions, you have engineers to thank.
An engineer is someone that designs and builds things to solve problems. If you take a look around, I bet that you can find lots of things in your house that were designed by engineers. From household appliances to your toothbrush, even to the device you're watching this on. All of these things were designed by engineers.
There are lots of different kinds of engineers, and each focus on different types of problems they want to solve. For instance, there are civil engineers that design things like roads and highways. There are electrical engineers that work with electricity, and there are aerospace engineers that build things like rocket ships.
But one thing that most engineers have in common is that they use something called CAD, or computer-aided design. CAD is a computer software that allows engineers to make their designs on a computer, which means that they can include details and complexities that they normally can't just using a pen and paper. Today, we're going to teach you guys how to be like engineers and use CAD.
Before we can actually start CADing, we're going to need to set you up with the program we're going to use, called TinkerCAD. If you're part of one of our scheduled events, here's the list of steps you need to follow. Feel free to pause until you're ready. If you're not part of one of our scheduled events, click Join Now in the top right corner and begin creating a personal account. If you have any questions, feel free to email us.
Now that we're all signed in, click the gallery button in the top right-hand corner and explore all the different cool things that people have made using this program. Please pause the video here so you can take your time and explore the gallery page. And when you're ready to move on, press play.
Now that you're done exploring in the gallery, it's time for you to try out the program for yourself. In the future, we're going to be showing you guys how to do some really cool things, but for now, you'll be exploring by yourself. To get started, click the TinkerCAD logo in the top left corner and click Create a New Design.
Pause our video here while you play around with the program, and when you're done, we're going to talk about what we went over today.
Today, we learned a little bit about engineers, what they do, what kind of software they use to do their jobs. We learned that engineers are people who design and build things, and the different kinds of engineers there are. Civil engineers, electrical engineers, and aerospace engineers. We learned that CAD is a program that engineers use to create their designs, kind of like a blueprint.
If you are part of our scheduled library or school programs, please return to the digital session so we can go over what we learned today. If not, and you have any questions, feel free to email us at questions@valleystem.org. Great work today, and we hope to see you guys at our next session.